supposed to be on your phone? Sorry, Coach Thompson, I won't do it again. Jimmy, you realize what we're talking about today, don't you? No, sir. We're talking about the pull movement pattern, the 4th week of the major movement patterns, Jimmy. Let's get with it. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Patrick Thompson with Never Been Stronger in Personal Training by Patrick Thompson. Welcome back to week 4 of the major movement patterns on Whiteboard Wednesday. Let's talk about the pull movement pattern. Last week we talked about the pushing movement pattern, talked a little bit about tightness in the chest, weak back muscles, how people can improve their strength and get better with certain exercises. Go back and watch episode 3 of the pushing movement. It was mainly vertical pushing. But with this week we're going to be talking about the pull movement. So a pull movement can be anything horizontal or vertical. Horizontal can be anything in this plane here, or anything vertical in this plane. So examples of those exercises can be a seated machine row, a dumbbell bent over row as well. Also a seated lat pull down or a pull up. So if you're pulling your body up or pulling the bar up and down here, that is the 2 pulling movements for the pull movement pattern. Now, up here, you guys have been talking about Jimmy the last couple weeks. This is Jimmy right here. Jimmy with an E at the end, not a Y, with an I-E, Jimmy. Jimmy, he has what's called upper cross syndrome. It doesn't feel very good. He sits at his desk. He just doesn't do his exercises right as well. So Jimmy, he stands a lot like this, looking at his phone, playing games, you know, on Instagram, swiping right on Tinder, whatever it may be now. Bumble, I think it's called, shout out to Logger. Jimmy here has upper cross syndrome. And let's look at it here. Jimmy, he has weak neck flexors, the cervical neck flexors here, so his chin is forward a little bit. He has weak rhomboids or lower traps. So back here is his lower traps, and his rhomboids, they're weak. And so what happens with that is pecs become tighter, his upper traps, the levator trapezius part of your upper back right here, a little higher than that. However, everything just gets weak and tight. So basically, if Jimmy here with his sick hairdo, he's going to look like this a lot. Maybe not so much shoulder pronation, but, rotation in, just like this. Now, ways that we can get rid of the tight pecs, the tight traps, weak rhomboids, lower traps, weak neck flexors, many exercises, many pulling movements for that matter, with proper positioning of the chest, shoulder blades, and neck and chin. So I could go through a lot of exercises, but I just want to give you guys one exercise that you can do at home. Jimmy's been doing this a lot, and his posture's improved a ton. So, one exercise up against the wall. Start with your elbows down, about a 45-degree angle with your torso. And simply just keep your hands and elbows against your wall, slide out. Can you keep your elbows and hands against the wall? Try this. What you want to do is you want to squeeze your shoulder blades down, and as you're going out, keep your shoulders back, reaching out, back down. My biceps are a little tight, so I can actually feel that when I'm going out with it. Now, also, you can do it to make it a little bit harder, where you're standing right here, going out and up. These are called scapula wall slides. So what's going to happen with that? I recommend doing that 10 to 15 reps, 2 times in the morning, 2 times in the evening. Your posture, if you look in the mirror, get a photo taken, might go from this to that. So, certain push movements, that's going to help improve your posture. Bent over dumbbell rows, seated lat pull downs, cable face pulls, banded face pulls, things like that. If you have questions, guys, please shoot us an email. You can shoot me an email at patrick@ptxpt.net. Shoot us an email at neverbeenStronger@gmail.com. Anything else, let us know. This is week 4 of the major movement patterns. Very simple, very to the point and brief. So if you have questions, let us know. Again, my name is Patrick Thompson with Never Been Stronger and Personal Training by Patrick Thompson. Now this is Whiteboard Wednesday with Jimmy.